Coming through all good? Yep, perfect. Hello everybody and welcome to the Venator Club for this round 2 NPL Victoria women's contest between FC Bulleen Lions and Heidelberg United. The Premiers looking to bounce back after a round 1 loss against Essendon Royals last week, taking on a new look Heidelberg team fresh off a round 1 win against Alamein. A very impressive 2-0 win at that at the home of the Matildas. But Bulleen looking to bounce back after what was a shock result against the newly promoted Essendon Royals, who came to the Venator Club only a matter of days ago and stunned the reigning premiers. We'll take you through the starting lineups for Bulleen. They have made 2 changes. Leah Moldiri and Maya Markovski coming to the starting 11. Going out of the team is Nia Saleh and Alana Byrne dropping to the bench. Caitlin Friend opting not to select a backup goalkeeper for this game. No Emily Shields, meaning that they have a full complement of, well, really outfield players out on the pitch today. Of course, Heidelberg United, their opponents coming off that 2-0 win where Keely Lockhart and Steph Galea both hit the scoreboard on that occasion. Looking with quite a settled 11. A few key players missing today for the Burgers. No Margot Rabin, no Rachel Sturton amongst the players missing, and no Emily Hayden. Some of the new faces who have arrived at Heidelberg. But one of the new faces on the bench who is returning from injury is Olivia Edwards. But rounding out that starting 11, Lily French, Cameron Barrero, Ellie Torre, Christina Hall, Stephanie Galea, Catherine Vlahopoulos, Keely Lockhart, Daniela Galuccio, Aska Miata, Nicolina Musto, and Mia Bailey. So just about ready to start here at the Venator Club. Bulleen in their home maroon kits, while Heidelberg in their traditional home yellow kits, looking to kick from left to right, while Bulleen going from right to left. My name is Nick Tabano, and it's great to have your company here at the Venator Club for this game here on the NPL Victoria YouTube channel. Set to be a big contest as the Premiers looking to bounce back in action only 5 days after that loss against the Royals, while for Heidelberg, 8 days between that win against Alamein and today, looking to make a statement under their new coach, Louis Spiritus. Just about ready to go here. It will be Heidelberg kicking off. Lahopoulos and Musto standing over it as we're just about ready to start. A bit of a delayed kickoff here at the Ven as just waiting the final instructions over on that far side with the assistant referee, and it looks like it's an issue with the net on that far left side, so a little bit of quick net repairs before we get underway here at the Ven. Taking you through the rest of the Bulleen Lions starting lineup: Erin Hudson between the sticks, the back four Aroha Little, Mila Bulic, Isabel Dehakis and Leah Molderi, Rosie Roger and Yuka Sato in midfield, while Katrina Nickpaw and Maya Markovsky lead the line with the support of Alana Cortolino and Loretis Gonzalez. On the bench for Bulleen as well, Betty Michael, Angeliki Hundalis, Nia Saleh, Caitlin Story, Faith Stevenson and Alana Byrne, while on the bench for Heidelberg, Ava Walters, Sophia Papalia, Olivia Edwards, Liana Fotinos, Sienna Weston and Carly Spiritus, who is in line for her first senior appearance at Heidelberg after making the move from Bulleen in the off-season. Plenty of action going on across NPL Victoria Women's today and throughout the weekend. Obviously, this is the first of a double header here at the Venator Club. More action later tonight when Boroondara Eagles take on Alamein. And we have a bunch of concurrent kickoffs today, with FV Emerging taking on Brunswick Juventus at 3 p.m. at the home of the Matildas, and Calder United against Essendon Royals up at Keilor Park, and at 4 p.m. Bentley Greens against Box Hill United. And then on Wednesday, actually Wednesday way down the track, a catch-up game between Preston and South Melbourne, which was supposed to be happening this weekend, but of course BT Connor Reserve out of action for the time being due to pitch relays, which has also forced the Senior Men's Australia Cup game next week to be moved to City Vista. And it looks like the net repairs are all done and we're all but set and ready to go here at the Venator Club. Heidelberg kicking off as we get underway. Burgers looking to establish possession and get things moving in the early going of this contest. An opportunity for them this year to return to the finals after a disappointing year last year where they finished in 9th. The former coach, Jono Clemente, Louis Spiritus, coming across from the side formerly known as Bayside United after winning Coach of the Year last year. Already off to a winning start at the Burgers, who have made a bunch of changes in the off-season. A lot of new faces coming in to complement a very, very talented squad. Here is the captain, Steph Galea, who has been central to Heidelberg's success now for many years. Dehakis, one of the new faces at Bulleen this season, playing it short to Leah Molderi, is back in the starting 11 today. Ball does stay alive, and that goes all the way back to Lily French. It was signed from Westside Metros in the USA in the off-season. Christina Hall feeding it out to that left-hand side. Here is Barrero under some immediate pressure there from Alana Cortolino. Some of the new faces for their respective sides going head-to-head. Here's Markovsky bringing the ball under control. Does well, gets across into the air. It's not a bad ball, looking for Roger, and it's cleared away, straight up into the air. Danger not averted just yet. Nick Paul waiting for it. It was her, got ahead to it, but in the end was only able to steer it upwards, and it's out for a goal kick. Bit of a new look Bulleen attack this year with Markovsky, who spent the second half of last season at Bulleen. Katrina Nickpaw, who is playing against her former side. Spent a year at Heidelberg after coming across from Alamein. The ball's turned over. Here is Nick Paw. Plays it centrally. Markovski gets the ball from out from underneath her, and well played from Hall. Come back to Nick Paw. Cross is deflected, and it's out for a corner. So an early opportunity here for Bulleen. Playing a little bit more of an attacking starting 11 by having both Markovski and Nick Paw in that front two, with Cortolino and Gonzalez as the supporting cast. One of the new faces in this Bulleen team, of course. Many of their star contingent from last year still in A-League women's action, the likes of Alana Janchevsky and Paige Zoyce and Claudia Mihocic. Many new faces in Caitlin Friend's team as they chase back-to-back premierships, but perhaps more importantly for them, going one step further than they have the last couple of years, where they fell to defeat on grand final day. Ball whipped in from the corner, and it's a disappointing cross, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. Of course, Bulleen losing in 2022 to Calder United at the home of Heidelberg United down at the Olympic Village, and then last year losing 4-2 in the grand final to South Melbourne at the home of the Matildas. Come after losing the Nike FC Cup final to Calder last year as well, so hasn't been happy hunting ground in one-off cup finals or finals for Bulleen, but they were the best team during the home and away season last year. Of course, Heidelberg, who have been hoping after a disappointing year last year to get back to the finals. 2 years ago, they did play Bulleen in that semi-final, and here's a chance to turn over. Lockhart goes to ground, and it's a strong challenge there from Mila Bulic, but no free kick awarded. Play on is the call. Ball's turned over by Bulic. Lockhart getting busy early, but she turns it over again. Here's Sato playing it back. Good feet there from Isabel Dehakic, who does well, looking to feed it over the top for Cortolino, but a bit too much on it, and Bailey just puts the ball out there for a throw-in. Leah Bailey, one of the new faces at Heidelberg this season as well. Two seasons ago, of course, these two teams did meet in that semi-final at the Olympic Village, which Bulleen won, which booked their place in the grand final. Disappointing afternoon for Heidelberg, where they felt that was a good chance for them to secure a piece of league silverware. Fell short of reaching the grand final, and then last year finishing in 9th. Well short in the end. Markovski turned over, and Barrero's there to win the ball back and feed it all the way back to her goalkeeper in Mia Bailey. Here's Galuccio. Well closed there by Markovski. It's out for a goal kick. Daniela Galuccio, another of the new signings, herself and Olivia Edwards, both making the move across from Preston Lions in the off-season. Edwards, who is on the bench, of course, spent plenty of time here at FC Bulleen Lions. See here, Heidelberg have stuck to playing out from the back and trying to pick their way through this Bulleen defence instead of trying to play Route 1 football. A bit of an idea of what we can expect to see under Luis Paredes this season. Hudson to Bulic. Goal scorer for Bulleen in that 2-1 loss against Essendon Royals, and to Bulleen's credit, they did have a lot more of the ball. They did create a lot of chances, but in the end, Essendon were just potent in transition and took their chances when they came and stunned Bulleen. A big statement from the newly promoted sides, both the newly promoted sides winning. Brunswick Juventus, of course, defeating Box Hill last Friday as well. Galea. 1-2 there with Ali Torre. Well played there from the duo and getting across. Torre still putting Hackett's under all sorts of pressure there on that near side. Galea and Ali Torre have been at the club now for quite some time, and stalwarts in this team, and been part of very successful Heidelberg teams. As all pinballs around, Galea here's the throw. Torre plays it in short. Here is Musto, and in the end, ball goes out for a corner. So first set piece opportunity here for the Burgers. 8 minutes played. No real opportunities for either side. A lot of territory for Bulleen, but no real clean-cut opportunities on the Heidelberg goal just yet. But we'll see what the Burgers can do from their first real foray forward. Ball is whipped in. It's not a bad ball into the area. It was, on the end of it was Christina Hall. It was goal bound, but it's cleared away. Miata. Musto looked defeated over the top for Galea, but Moldiri does really well and is there to win the throw. The experience of Leah Moldiri. Bulleen now for quite some time. Spent some time as well at Melbourne City in their A-League Women's program. Musto, Galea in some space, well worked, plays it short. Get around Sato was Miata. She winds up from range, and Oscar Miata! What a finish! And what a way to announce yourself in NPL Women's Victoria. Oscar Miata with an absolute cracker from outside the box. And Heidelberg take the lead at the Venator Club with an absolute stunner. She won the battle there on the edge of the box. She sized it up, and Erin Hudson was left with no hope. That was perfectly hit from Miata, who arrived from Kanagawa University in Japan. So many players who have made the move from Japan down to NPL Women's Victoria over the last few years. And here is Sato, who's to put Hall under pressure, but we've seen just how many players have made that move down here and have impressed so much, as Christina Hall sets a real task for Galuccio out the back there, and it's up the line, played by Little. Gonzalez turns it over, but in the end she wins the throw. But Oscar Miata, cracking goal. Ferrero. Now for a Bulleen throw. How do Bulleen respond for the second time in 2 games? They've gone behind first. We saw what Essendon were able to do. They were so potent in transition. Heidelberg actually looking to take the game a little bit more to Bulleen instead of sitting back and trying to hit them on the break, like what Vince Battiato's side did so well. A fake there from Christina Hall to try and suck Sato in there, and see Christina Hall, who has experience at the Venator Club last year with Burundara Eagles. It's key in their finals push, of course, straight from promotion from VPLW into the top tier, into the finals. They were so close to securing the premiership as well, as the ball over the top almost finds Galea and brings Moldiri to ground. And a nervous moment at the back again for Bulleen. Leah Moldiri did well to win the free. Of course, Bulleen in action later today against Alamein at 8 p.m. back here at the Venator Club, so plenty of football to be played. It'll be a busy few days, as it always is down here at the Ven. The men's side as well in action on Monday night against Werribee City, so it's a football feast down here at the moment. With NPL of football is well played there again from Oscar Miata, who is on fire to start this game. Her pass was a little bit overhit, and Keely Lockhart, or Catherine Vlahopoulos, whoever it was that she was looking for on that occasion, wasn't really given much of a chance. Poor and Galuccio contest. French. Musto. Plays it short to Torre. In some space. A good spell here from the Burgers. Getting across to get the interception was De Harkits. French playing it back to Bailey, who was under pressure from Markovski. Barrero. Hall. Feeds it over the top. That's not a bad ball for Lockhart. Does well there, Keely Lockhart. Two great bits of control there with her head. Has players lining up in the middle. It's not a bad ball. De Harkits swings her leg at it and clears it away. It's helped on by Gonzalez, but it's coming back. Here is Hall. Bit of a fake there on the edge of the area. Plays it to Galea. Her cross is blocked by Moldiri. Moldiri puts it out for a throw, and again, Heidelberg just in control here. Bulleen right now under all sorts of pressure in the early going. Nice little battle forming on this near side between Galea and Moldiri, the two captains. Moldiri stepping in as captain today with Alana Byrne on the bench. French, Musto, turns it over, Nick Paul, Markovski, and now Bulleen looking to break. Markovski she's just going by herself here. There's 4 Heidelberg jerseys, and in the end, she wins the corner. So she won the territory battle there, Maya Markovski, but just didn't have the support alongside her. But in the end, winning the corner is probably the second best outcome on that occasion. Sato comes across to take the corner. Plays it short to Nick Paul. Nice little bit of skill there from Nick Paul. Looking for Gonzalez. It's cleared. Roger hits it first time. Just over the bar there from Rosie Roger, but a little bit better there from Bulleen. Straight from the training field. That set piece routine. Trying to get Katrina Nickpaw involved in the early phase there from that set piece. And there's a nice little bit of play to find Gonzalez, but Roger just couldn't get her body over it in the end. Again, Heidelberg wedded to playing out from the back. It's Galuccio's pass, and it's turned over, so exactly what Bulleen would have been hoping for, forcing the high turnover. Gonzalez goes straight into the waiting arms of Mia Bailey. It's across from Gold Coast United. Both her and Ava Walters signing for the club. Walters, of course, was at Box Hill last season as Waldiri's header. It's back to De Harkits, who had it under control and feeds it back to Hudson. Markovski, nice little bit of play towards Cordellino, but a little bit too much on it in the end. Here's Galuccio to French. Recycles possession, plays it safe. 4 members of that back 5 for Heidelberg if you include Mia Bailey between the sticks. All new signings at the Burgers. Ali Torre, the only survivor from last year in the starting 11. Barrero and Galluccio and Bailey and French. Free kick awarded to Bulleen there at around the halfway mark. So if you missed it, Heidelberg in the lead, 1-0 just after 17 minutes here. A goal from Asuka Miyata. The difference between the two sides. Just an absolute stunning goal from the Japanese midfielder who scored her first goal now of NPL women's football. As here's Cortolino. Whips it in, not a bad ball. French gets across and puts the ball out for a corner. So a better spell here from Bulleen. Just haven't really been able to test Mia Bailey's goal just yet. Rosie Rogers' chance a little bit earlier. The only real good opportunity for Bulleen so far. They've been getting the ball in good areas, but just haven't really been able to test the goal just yet. We saw back the other way what Heidelberg can do when they get an ounce of space outside the box. Cortolino's ball in, and again just straight out for a goal kick, so another wasted set piece for Bulleen. A frustrating patch for the home side, who a bit of chasing to do. Down a goal. There's Heidelberg, who looked good so far under new coach Luis Barritas, of course, as spoke about, coach of the year last year with the side formerly known as Bayside, who now known as Bentley Greens this year, as the ball's fed over the top there by Miyata, looking to set through. Here's Cortolino looking to play it through. Hall. Short. Lahopoulos comes short to win possession, but it's turned over again there from the Bulleen defence. Torre to Galea. And one with Muldeary. Whips it in. It's not a bad ball. Hudson comes out to collect, but her punch was straight through her hands, and it's another opportunity from across here for Heidelberg. It's not a bad ball towards the back stick. Galea just couldn't keep it alive, and the ball's out for a goal kick, and another nervous moment at the back. And that Heidelberg attack with the likes of Lahopoulos and Galea and Lockhart, and when you've got Miyata and Nicolina Musto just offering that extra bit of support coming from midfield, they've really just got stacks of attacking talent. The Bulleen defence is going to have to be at its absolute best to repel this Heidelberg attack and make sure that that disadvantage doesn't increase. So he's down a goal here. Muldeary's pass, not in the same wavelength there with Katrina Nickpour, and that rolls all the way through to Bailey, and just a bit of frustration seeping in there for Bulleen. They're looking to play out from the back as Galluccio finds Vlahopoulos. Little wins it back. Cortolino, Markovsky looking to play the 1-2 with Cortolino, but all the way back to defend there was Catherine Vlahopoulos, who did well. Feet there again from Miyata, who has just been everywhere at the moment. She's been sensational in the early going, really making her presence known in this contest. And I'll tell you what, if you're watching along and you missed that goal, go back and rewind. It was brilliant, brilliant strike from the Japanese midfielder. Galluccio looking to play the direct pass straight to Galea. And Heidelberg are out in transition here. Vlahopoulos feeds the 1-2 with Galea, but again getting across. As the Harkets is very solid in the heart of defence, and now Sato under pressure. Has to feed it back to Hudson, and right now it's Bulleen that are under the pump here against this Heidelberg attack. Nice little bit of play to find Cortolino. Some space on this right-hand side as Nick Paul providing short. That's where she goes. It beats her. French clears it away. Galuccia helps it on its way, but straight back to Cortolino. Strong play again from Christina Hall, using all her experience and all her strength in that moment to fend off Cortolino. Barrero. Vlahopoulos. Nice little bit of interplay there. Musto. Heidelberg just happy to recycle possession all the way back to Mia Bailey, and a scuff pass out of the back there, but it does find Lily French. Galea, first touch. Yata, Torre, and it's turned over, so it's a bit better there from Bulleen to win back possession. Here's Yuka Sato. Nice for Nick Paul, just overhit, and strong challenge from Nick Paul to try and win it back. The ball does go out for a goal kick off the Bulleen attacker. There's moments here where Heidelberg have been, seems like they've had a lot of goal kicks and been playing out from the back, and where they've come from, it hasn't really come from great efforts on goal for Bulleen. They've had a lot of territory, but haven't really been able to test the goals just yet for all their good work, and this might be a chance here. Nick Paul hits it, and just over the bar there from Katrina Nick Paul, but did well. I mean, it was a speculative effort from Nick Paul, but sometimes you have to try something to try and spark your side, but it was a bit better there from Bulleen. But really no great opportunities so far for the Lions. Gonzalez feeds it back. Roger for Sato. It's turned over French. Galea. Torre. The line again, and coming across was Bullich. Adiri feeds it centrally. Gonzalez has a bit of space in the middle here, but getting across was Lockhart and put her under pressure, and there's the turnover. Barrero, she turns it back over. Now Little. And two with Nick Paul, and again it's turned over, and Heidelberg looking to pounce back the other way. Lockhart. Maldiri does well. And it's turned over from Gonzalez, and here's a chance now for Heidelberg. Vlahopoulos tries her luck from way out, but in the end her effort was a poor one, and that just goes all the way through to Hudson. Bulleen looking to get play moving quickly back the other way. Markovsky feed it short for Roger, but it's up for a throw in, and just the frustration here for Bulleen. It's really been clean interplay from start to finish. They've been under pressure when they've been trying to play their way through the Heidelberg side, but at the moment Heidelberg holding their own and in the lead as to build on their strong start. Nick Paul gives away the foul on Christina Hall. And a very good signing for Heidelberg. Christina Hall was so key to everything Burundara did last year, and now coming across to Heidelberg and offering a lot of stability in the middle of the park, and a bit of veteran savvy as well, which is something they've got a lot of this season with the likes of herself and Steph Galea and Edwards and Sturton, who's out of the team today, and of course Ali Torre. Galea back to Torre, plays it up the line, getting across is Bullich, under pressure from Vlahopoulos, looking to feed it all the way back to Hudson. She clears it first time. Roger to Maldiri. Markovsky making the run, and she was in some space, but it's just overhit there from Maldiri. Just those moments for Bulleen. Got to make the most of it when they come. Nick Paul looking to feed it back to Cortolino, but it's out for a throw-in. Markovsky, her second season now at Bulleen. Played 15 games last year for the Lions. Scored 5 goals in those appearances, one of them coming in the grand final last year. Spent 3 seasons with Melbourne Victory in the A-League Women's, 3 goals. 34 appearances, part of the championship winning team in 2021 and 2022. Lucio does well to work her way through the press from Nick Poor. Bulleen will win it back. Gonzalez. Neil Galuccio, probably one of the better ball-playing centre-backs. Also has a futsal background. Played a lot of futsal even at a national level. She's a very talented player and one to certainly keep an eye on this season. Sato, Little, Markovsky, bringing it all the way back to Little, and they're going to have to recycle possession here through Bullich. Hudson, right there. It's Bulleen looking to make their way through. It's good play from Isabel De Harkets, who feeds through Cordellino. Bailey's come way off her line. Cordellino looks to round the keeper, but it's a heavy touch, and it's out for a goal kick. And Mia Bailey living dangerously early and rushing off her line there. But in the end, it eventuates to Nord, and it's out for a goal kick. And luckily enough for Mia Bailey, it didn't come back to bite her. Barrero skips around Cordellino. Well played there from Barrero, but she goes to ground and manages to compose herself and win it back, but Cordellino wins it back and loses it. Now a chance for Heidelberg to break back the other way through Mustone. Well, one back in the middle of the park from Bullich. Nick Paul. Sato. Harkets. Sato, heavy touch, and it's turned over. Galea going on the way back to Torre, and recycle possession all the way back to Bailey. So just over half an hour played here at the Venetor Club. It's Heidelberg in the lead thanks to a stunning goal from Asuka Miyata. The Premiers behind again at home. They got a response in them. So here is Lockhart to French. Lockhart back to French, who's not from defence and in a crossing position here. Gets around Markovsky. Well played from the American. Not a bad ball. Looking for Galea. And it's just over the bar. And Steph Galea got herself in a great position, but just was unable to steer it on target. And Galea, who has scored plenty of goals throughout her career, she knows where they are. She scored 7 last season, 14 the year before that. Muldeary looking to get forward. She wins the free kick. A strong challenge from Catherine Vlahopoulos. Back there from the referee. Muldeary whips it in, looking for plays, and Bailey spilt it. And a bit of a nervous moment there at the back for Heidelberg again. Mia Bailey, the Blushers save there, was able to mop up, and playing it short, and a strong challenge from Nick Poor on Daniela Galuccio, but it's a free kick awarded Again, a nervous moment as Heidelberg look to play out. This is a bit better here from Bulleen. And Cordolino putting French under some pressure. Switched wings and a bit of a tactical shift here from Caitlin Friend. Moving Rosie Roger out to the right, and Cordolino now on this near side on the left as Barrero turns it over. Gonzalez playing it back to Bullich. Little wins the throw. Markovsky. And out of bounds for a throw-in on that far side. Turns it over. Cordolino wins the battle with Torre. Looking to play it short, but again, it's turned over in a key area. Getsu has been absolutely brilliant in the heart of defence for Bulleen. So it's not a bad ball. It's going to find its way through to Cordolino. She's onside. French with a desperate challenge. Cordolino still going, but Bailey quick off her line and retrieves the ball just before the youngster could get in behind. And Cordolino causing some problems since moving to the left-hand side. Well, signing from FV emerging in the off-season. A very impressive season. She's not the only one who made the move from the NTC program, along with Miller Bullich. Nia Saleh as well, who is on the bench today. Barrero. Played by Roger to win it back. Nick Paul. Markovsky looking to break between two Heidelberg defenders. Markovsky still going. And straight at Mia Bailey. Markovsky against her former side today. To cause some problems. Played some of her junior football here. Just unable. Find the all-important goal so far. Bulleen's still looking to put this Heidelberg defence under pressure as they play their way out from the back. Galea flicks it over Muldeary, but Muldeary does well to win it back. It comes off Cordolino last, and it's a throw-in here to the Burgers. Miata. Lovely bit of skill there from Miata, but Mihalopoulos couldn't get there. Muldeary as well. Plays it short. Galea. Good Hezi. On possession. Wins it back. Galea. Markets getting across again. She's been everywhere in the middle of the park for Bulleen as Gonzalez springs the counter. Roger in some space. Nick Poor and Markovsky breaking forward. Roger for Markovsky, but it's turned over again. Just a key area for Bulleen. Lockhart. She's just looking to take the territory and burst down that left-hand side. And a strong challenge from Miller Bullich, who got across, and it's out for a corner. So another opportunity here for the Burgers. Was a bit of a set play routine that led to that goal from Asuka Miata. We'll see what Heidelberg can do again from this set piece. Leading by a goal, but looking to really put their foot down. Barrero in towards the near post. Hall was waiting for it. Cordolino. It's a real task for Sato. Torre. Galea. Skips around. Well played from Steph Galea. Hall. The Huckets. Now here is Hall. Hall skips around one. She's got some space on the edge of the area, Christina Hall. She's still going. A very audacious attempt there from Hall in the end. But it's out for a goal kick. Wasn't able to get clean purchase on that chip. A bit too much on it. Bulleen looking to play quickly here from this goal kick through Muldiri. Markovski. Feed it short for Cordolino, but a strong challenge from Torre. For a throw in. Markovski. Muldiri. Cordolino. Markovski going to feed back to Cordolino, and getting across was Torre, and out for a throw. Into the space to cross this ball in towards the near post. Galuccio got a foot to it, and it's helped on its way by French for a throw. Galuccio winning the header. Heidelberg looking to break back the other way because Miata has a load of space on this right-hand side. Has three options. Set opts for the fourth in Musto, but it will find its way to Lockhart. But well played from Sato, getting across to nullify that counter-attack. And now Bulleen looking to work their way up through Roger. Markovski. Little. Roger. That's inside, looking for Markovski, with Pereiro getting across, and now the Burgers looking to break back the other way, but they've turned it over again. Gonzalez, Muldiri. Rides the Galea challenge. Galuccio gets across. It's a strong challenge from her. Cortolino playing it all the way back. Muldiri, Nick Paul, back to Muldiri. The attack is nullified because Daniela Galuccio is there, and she's looking to break back the other way. Galea. The ball over the top looking for Lockhart, but getting across was Little. He feeds it back to Erin Hudson. And a very risky moment at the back there. Lockhart almost causing the turnover. And trying to do a little bit too much there, Erin Hudson, and almost played Bulleen into a lot of trouble there. The last thing they can afford to do right now is down by more than the single goal going into the break. I wonder what the team talk will be for Caitlin Friend at half-time with a side behind, but if they can, it might change a lot if they can potentially pull one back before the break. I've been a bit better to end this first half, but Heidelberg still look dangerous every time they go forward. And Busto looking to play it through to herself, putting Bullich under some pressure. Bit of flair and skill from some of these new Heidelberg players, Busto and Miata in particular. Ball. And all the way back to Bailey. As we close in on half-time, it is Miata, whose goal is the difference. It's turned over there from Bailey. Nick Paul, back to Sato. Nick Paul feeding through Markovski. Lovely bit of play. Nick Paul with the finish. Bulleen level. And Katrina Nick Paul with her first goal in Bulleen colours. And it had to come against her former side. And a big goal there for Bulleen just before the break. But a lovely bit of interplay in the build-up. And unselfish from Maya Markovski, who was one-on-one with Bailey, playing it to an unguarded Nick Port, who put it into an empty net. And the Lions level the scores, and they did need that one going into the break. But a nervous moment at the back there from Heidelberg. They've had a few of those in this first half. And it comes back to bite them at possibly the worst time. Bolds playing out from the back as they have. It does invite pressure, and Bulleen have telegraphed that brilliantly and were able to pounce at the right time. And Katrina Nickball with her first goal for Bulleen. In the one season with Heidelberg after joining from Alamein. Of course, played for NTC as well. Scalluccio played under enormous pressure there from Hall, and she clears it straight to Little, and Bulleen looking to bounce back the other way. Markovsky, 1-2 there with Roger. Roger whips it in. Looking for anyone to get a foot on it, but Bailey was the one who collected. Just went through all the Bulleen attackers in the end. No one really attacked it. Little bit of play there from Bullich. But it's turned over again. Miata, Torre. Just in some key moments, Heidelberg had some really nice passages of play, but after that really impressive patch that they had, it's really been a nice little patchy from Bulleen as Markovsky's ushered out of bounds there from Galluccio. Been a good battle between French and Galluccio v Markovsky and Nick Paul. How big for Katrina Nickpaul's confidence it would be as well to get her first goal this early in the season as well. As Christina Hall feeds it out to that left-hand side. Barrero puts it in looking for Miata. Again, it's all Bulleen jerseys, led by Isabel de Harkets, who has been just unmoved in the heart of that Bulleen defence. We've seen the Lions bring those players in from overseas. Some go on to really big things. I think Kayla Morrison, who of course her form here with Bulleen, springboarded to a move to sign for Melbourne Victory, where she's become one of the best centre-backs in the A-League Women's. Miata held off Maldiri. Hall lets it run and plays football on the edge, Christina Hall, but so much veteran savvy. There's plenty of talk there behind her from Lily French, as well as come across from America. Galluccio under some pressure from Markovsky. Rides the challenge, but she's turned it over in probably the worst of positions. Here's Cordellino. Still alive there, Cordellino, but Torre does well. The ball is out there for a throw. A few minutes of added time here at the vent. Bulleen on level. That was from Oscar Miata and Katrina Nickport. Telling the story of this first half, which has been evenly contested. Ebbs and flows that have worked for Bulleen and for Heidelberg. I mean, Heidelberg, at least for the early part of that first half, were in control, but Bulleen have done very well to bounce back, and as much as they've had a lot of the territory, they just weren't able to create too many chances, but since then they've really been the better side. Here is Sato. It's turned over, and now Heidelberg looking to pounce back the other way. Is there one last chance before the break? Miata feeding it over the top for Galea. Maldiri does well and puts the ball out for a throw. Oscar Miata's been the engine in the heart of that Heidelberg team, who has just been kick-starting everything for them. So you wonder the team talk for the respective coaches, Luis Paredes and Caitlin Friend, as this game is firmly there for either side to come away with the 3 points. It's there for the taking. It's a matter of who takes it. Lockhart and her effort, or shot, it seemed like in the end, was a poor one, and it rolls out for a goal kick as this first half comes to a close as I think that after this Aaron Hudson goal kick, or this Bulleen goal kick, that will be that. And there it is. It is the Lions and Heidelberg who are level at the break here at the Venator Club. A very, very interesting game so far. Really kicked off first and foremost with the Burgers, who took the lead through Asuka Miyata. An absolutely stunning strike to give Heidelberg the lead before Bulleen pulled one back through Katrina Nickpour, and a much-needed goal at that. See the two sides level heading into the interval. Bulleen looking for their first win of the season, looking to ensure that they can bounce back after that round one defeat against Essendon Royals and kickstart their premiership defence, while Heidelberg looking for consecutive wins to start the 2024 season. We'll be back in around 15 minutes' time here at the Venator Club. It is FC Bulleen Lions 1, Heidelberg United 1. Welcome back to the Venator Club here for this round 2 NPL Victoria Women's Contest. It is FC Bulleen Lions 1, Heidelberg United 1 as we are getting ready for the second half here at David Barrow Stadium. Heidelberg opening the scoring through Aska Miata before Katrina Nickball brought one back to set things up.
Come on, Heidelberg!
For a huge, huge second half. Bit of a delay again here to resume proceedings. A bit of net repair on that far side on the left at the moment. Both teams have made a substitution at the break. Heidelberg and Bulleen. Bulleen making the one change. Betty Michael coming onto the field for Liam Muldeary, whose afternoon comes to an end. Betty Michael on this near side. Now on the right wing, Rosie Roger will be shifting out to left back. While Heidelberg also making the one change. Cameron Barrero coming off and is replaced by Sienna Weston. Across from played a football most recently with Football South Australia's NTC program. As we're ready to go here for the second half, net repairs are done. We're underway at the Venator Club. Yet again, it is Bulleen kicking from left to right in their home maroon kits. Bulleen, of course, with that equaliser just before the break as they chase what would be important win in their premiership defence. Of course, they want to get a win on the board, don't want to go into round 3 still without a win. It's a long season, of course, but you want to start the season on a high note. Well, Heidelberg looking to continue their perfect start if they can come away with 3 points here.
Go, Effie!
My name is Nick DeBardo, and it's great to have your company here on the NPL Victoria live stream. If you're watching on YouTube, whether you're in Victoria, interstate or abroad, hello to you. Plenty of action going on across both the men's and the women's NPL land today. We have Calder United up against Essendon Royals, which is 1-1 at the moment at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. A 1-1 scoreline between FV Emerging and Brunswick Juventus. Up at the home of the Matildas as well. In the men's, Dandenong City leading Moreland City 2-0 at CB Smith Reserve. Plenty of football to whet your appetite on this Saturday afternoon in Victoria. But here at the Venator Club, we've got two teams chasing what would be a little bit of, I wouldn't say it's like a must-win game at this point. It's impossible to say must-win in round 2, but getting that little bit of confidence and getting a win as well over a bit of a local rival. So important when it comes to laying down the marker, especially if you're Heidelberg, to knock off a team like Bulleen as they're looking to bounce back and get back into finals. It'd be huge for their confidence. For Bulleen, it's just about bouncing back after that round 1 loss and getting that premiership defence really underway. Cordellino switching ball, looking for Little. He's turned over. Lockhart. You get across. Oh, and a strong challenge between Lockhart and Bullich. And coming across is Little, but Lockhart is still going. Has support in the middle from Musto. That's where she goes. Musto keeps it alive, whips it in, but the ball was out of bounds. Actually, in fact, Nicolina Musto was offside. Nicolina Musto signed from FC Malaga City in Spain. Another one of those new arrivals.
Come on, Heidelberg!
It's Gonzalez looks away through a few Heidelberg players. Switches it out to the left to Cordellino. Finished the half on the left after starting on the right. Cordellino driving forward, looking to feed it through to Nick Paul, but in the end her pass rolls all the way through to Mia Bailey. Sends it long. And sets a foot race for Lockhart, who's one-on-one with Little. It's been a nice battle between the two on that near side, Little and Keely Lockhart. Seen both Luis Baritas and Caitlin Friend turn to their benches already. And as this half winds on, who will be next off the bench? Bit of the interesting quirk for Bulleen is all outfield players on the bench. No backup goalkeeper. This ball goes out for a corner.
Keeps reminding me of Katie with
So we'll see what the Burgers can do here. It's a set-piece routine that led to that first goal from Oscar Miata. The early contender for goal of the season from Oscar Miata, certainly be in the running for goal of the week as Markovski cleared that almost goal-bound cross there as Lockhart locks up with Cordellino. French, she has a try, but it's collected easily by Hudson. Hudson looking to get play moving quickly, sends it long, and it finds its way through to Michael, the substitute, who was looking to feed it over the top for Cordellino. That attack dissipates. Markovski, good control. Looks up, assesses her options, and feeds it out to Roger. Markovski. It's around one. It's good defending there from Steph Galea, who gets across and looks to clear it. It's deflected off Markovski and out for a throw. Torre plays it out there for a throw-in. So a bit of sustained pressure here from Bulleen. They've got the ball locked in their attacking half, just trying to turn the screws a little bit. They ended the first half the better of the two teams, with Katrina Nickpaw scoring that goal, which was a brilliant team goal. We talked about Miata's being a feat of individual brilliance. Katrina Nickpaw's was straight out of the training field. Some lovely interplay between her and her teammates, which set her through, and it was a tidy finish in the end as Roger Markovski, lovely back heel. Roger looking to cross it in and out for a corner. It's been from set pieces where Bulleen have just not been able to make the most of them early. See if things have changed to start this second half. Ball played short to Nickpaw. Keeps it alive. Visit across the face, and it's turned home. Bulleen take the lead. And it must be a day for first goals in Bulleen colours, as it's Isabel de Harkets who caps off a very impressive game so far by firing the Lions ahead. And the American defender there at the back post to tap home into an empty net. And the Lions have overturned that one goal deficit to take the lead. Easy as you like. From Isabel de Harkets, who is looking like one of the players to watch this season. Signed from Portland Thorns in the off-season. Has played college in America as well, and she's been brilliant all game in the defensive half, but it's her work at the attacking, and here she is again, which has fired Bulleen into the lead. She's looking to kickstart the attack again, looking to feed through a fellow goal scorer in Nickpaw, but it's turned over. And now, for Luis Baritas and his coaching staff, and for Heidelberg, how do they respond now? Behind for the first time in a game this season, needing to find a way back. But a huge, huge goal for the Lions.
Come on, Heidelberg.
Just goes out of bounds. Markovski takes the throw in quickly. It actually might work out here for Michael. Galuccio Markovski wins it back. Good feet there from Maya Markovski. Still going Markovski. A strong challenge of Markovski, comes up with it, whips it in towards the back post. Sato, she retrieves it in some space, just inside the box. Plays it short. Cortolino looking back for Sato, but cleared away by Torre. On back by Dahakits. Stowe, and ball goes out of bounds for a throw in. Nick Paul, Roger, Gonzalez. Here is Sato. Nick Paul, Cortolino. They're getting back, and Heidelberg can clear the danger, or can they? Roger just sweeping up. Sato, heavy touch. A good battle between Yuka Sato and Asuka Miyata in the middle of the park, the two Japanese midfielders. Dahakits, and that's brilliant work from centre back from Isabel Dahakits. She's still getting forward, and Sato looking to feed her through. Now the Burgers looking to break back in transition. Strong challenge on Vlahopoulos, but it's no free kick awarded. Nick Paul is on the ground here, and she stayed down for quite some time. So Cortolino just puts it out of bounds, and we get a stoppage here. Bulleen leading 2-1 here at the Venator Club. And we're down thanks to that early goal from Asuka Miyata, but since then they have been able to turn things around. Goals from Katrina Nickpaul and Isabel Dahakits. The difference as we just tick over 55 minutes played at the Venator Club. Bench for Bulleen as well today. We've seen Betty Michael come on already, but Alana Byrne, Faith Stevenson, Caitlin Storey, Nia Saleh, and Angelique Hundalis. No backup goalkeeper, so a lot of faith that, fingers crossed, Erin Hudson can get through the game unscathed. Emily Shields on the bench, and here is the Harkets again. She has been everywhere. Markovski looking to play it through for Cortolino, but her pass all just got caught underneath her for a sec, and it's out for a throw. See Markovski wearing what looks like a bit of a protective brace on her right wrist. She was coming in under a little bit of an injury cloud, but she's all good. She's playing on with the cast. Torre fitting up the line, and it's out of bounds, and it's a free kick awarded there to the Burgers. On the bench for Heidelberg, we've already seen Sienna Weston come on. Still got Carly Spiritus, Liana Fotnos, Olivia Edwards, and Sophie Papalea. This is the team without a lot of experience. No Margot Rabin, no Rachel Sturton, and no Emily Hayden. Ali Torre looking to get forward. What can the Burgers conjure up here? Feeds it back. Hall, lovely flick, finds Galea. One-on-one with Dahakits. Her cross into the area, takes a deflection, but the ball was already out of bounds. And it's out for a goal kick. And all that experience out of this Heidelberg team certainly doesn't help their cause. Sharifi missing, Lamage, Bitsios, key players in that senior team. But of course, those first three names, Hayden, Rabin, and Sturton in particular, considering all the experience they've got, all the talent that they've got as well. Margot Rabin actually started the last game, and Rachel Sturton coming across from Preston, Hayden and Rabin from Borondara Eagles, following along with Christina Hall. Bit of a different looking Borondara Eagles side this year, and no Correa Aquino for them, who is still with Melbourne Victory in the A-League Women's after her incredible season last year, as Sato gives away the free kick on Aquino's former teammate Christina Hall. Behind here, the Burgers, but still plenty of time to turn this one around. Get a feeling there is another twist in this tale. It's been a very exciting game. See what they can do from this set piece. Stowe plays it short. Torre in some space here. Straight from the training field this play. Torre whips it in. It comes off the arm, it seems. But it goes ignored from the referee. And a nervous moment at the back there for Bulleen. It looked like it was a handball, but it would have been an unlucky one. It was deflected up into the arm. I think it was of Mila Bullich. I think it may have been, but we'll have a look back on the replay. You can have a look as well at home. And you be the judge. The cross was whipped in, and it's deflected off the arm. I think it was of Mila Bullich. Lockhart putting Bullich under some pressure. DeHarkitz feeds it back to Hudson, who clears it away. It seems like that protest has sparked Heidelberg into life. And a free kick's awarded, going in the direction of Bulleen. Referee Angelique Katsalis unmoved for that appeal. So it deflected up, and it seemed it would have been a very harsh decision on second viewing to award a penalty there, because I think Mila Bullich was almost unknowing to that and was almost a bit of a reflex action, but nonetheless, play continues. Ball fed over the top. It's fed through to Musto, who has some space here. Play's lining up in the middle, but it's slowed down a little bit for her to chase down. Torre, Miata. Good control there from the Japanese midfielder. Gets around another. Miata goes herself. It's saved by Hudson, deflected back out by Miata, and now Bulleen looking to break back the other way. 3-on-2. Cordolino writes the first challenge, gets around the second. Feeds it to Markovsky. Looking now for Nickpaw. But well played from Lily French. Bringing that counter-attack to an end, and it looks like Katrina Nickpaw and Rosie Roger are going to be coming off here for Bulleen. A double substitution, in fact a triple substitution. Maya Markovsky as well is going to be coming off the field as Faith Stevenson, Nia Saleh and Alana Byrne coming on here. So Caitlin Friend emptying out her bench. The captain Alana Byrne making her way on here. This is Nia Saleh and Faith Stevenson shoring up the defence with Faith Stevenson coming on at left back. Nia Saleh up front and Alana Byrne in midfield. So a bit of added defensive stability, but Saleh, who across from NTC, from FV emerging onto the field. It seems as if her and Gonzalez are going to be leading the line, but Sato looking to make something happen herself. Sato tries her luck. Straight at Mia Bailey, and Bailey gets play moving quickly. Looking for Lockhart, she heads it on its way. Sets a real task for Musto, but DeHarkitz plays it back to Hudson, who had to clear it away. Gets it out to safety. Around the grounds in Keilor, Calder United leading 2-1 against Essendon Royals. The emerging and Brunswick Juventus still 1-1. Here's Sato still going, going towards the back post. Vlahopoulos, and it's cleared away by Stevenson. Vlahopoulos feeds it all the way back. Torre, French, plays it in short. Galea. Torre. Vlahopoulos. Galea. Plays it into Musto. Waiting for the players to provide that added support. It couldn't find its way through to her. Here's Gonzalez. Going to make something happen back the other way, but it's gone out of bounds for a throw. In the favour of the Lions. The ball sent into touch and right up into one of the speakers. Above the Lions then on that far side. So you just wonder how much longer Luis Baritas waits before he makes his next substitution. Only made the one so far, but still has Sophie Papalea, Liana Fotnos and Liv Edwards Carly Spiritus among his options to bring on in this second half as they chase away back into this game. Lockhart flicks it on. Hall, lovely ball over the top looking for Musto, but it's a little bit away from her in the end and Little did well. Hudson clears it away first time. Weston, one-on-one there with Michael. Hall went to ground off the ball. Angelique Gonzalez, the referee, was played to a stop straight away. Christina Hall looks like she may have rolled her ankle off the ball there. So if you missed it, Oscar Miata opened the scoring for Heidelberg to give him that 1-0 lead early in the first half. Katrina Nickball equalising for Bulleen. It's Hall looking to play it over the top. It actually might work out from the drop ball, but Hudson gets out and collects. And then it was Isabel De Harkets who gave Bulleen the lead shortly after half-time, which has the Premiers ahead. Coluccio with a shoulder in the end. Byrne. De Harkets feed it over the top, but goes through to Weston. Good control there from Sienna Weston. And a lovely bit of skill there from Oscar Miata, who has been brilliant, but Gonzalez puts her under pressure. Miata still comes up with possession. Musto looking to feed it through. Bullich. Just a bit of a nervous moment between Bullich and Hudson because Lockhart was closing and she collected Erin Hudson late. There's no stopping Keely Lockhart when she's in motion. Just causes so many problems when she gets going, Keely Lockhart. Very quick player. A lot of strength. The former Bulleen player at that, Keely Lockhart. Cordellino. Gonzalez. Turned over. Heidelberg looking to break back the other way through Vlahopoulos. Galea. Plays the 1-2. De Harkets gets back. Around Steph Galea. Stevenson. There's a chance for Bulleen to break through Sato. Feeds it over the top. It's not a bad ball. Betty Michael's in behind. She's one-on-one with Bailey. Galuccio getting back. Michael gets a goal on goal, but in the end, it's straight at Bailey in the end. She got the shot away, but in the end, it's collected by Bailey. And what an opportunity there for Bulleen. It's good defending from Galuccio to get back and put her under some pressure. So the ball's fed over the top. And it might work out here for Vlahopoulos if she can get on the end of it, but Hudson does well. And steaming off her line and sends that one into touch. A very good signing for Bulleen. Erin Hudson, plenty of experience with Southern United, Box Hill, Alamein, South Melbourne, Melbourne City. Emily Shields, her backup. Not in the team today, but another very experienced head between the sticks. Hudson replacing Gabby Garton this season. Former Argentinian international Gabby Garton has spent time with Melbourne Victory in their championship winning campaign in 2022. Saleh to Sato. Feeds it out to Little. She had a run coming from Saleh but ignored it. Bullich back to Sato. Good touch. Feeds it short. Little. Whips it in and getting across was French. But she only put the ball out for a corner. Bulleen looking to double their advantage here from this set piece. Leading by a goal. Been very good in this second half and have been posing a lot of big threat going forward as the ball is whipped in. De Harkets helps it on its way. Cordellino comes back to Cordellino. Just couldn't get it out from underneath her. Hall playing with fire a little bit and Galuccio just clears it away first time. this Bulleen attack. It seems like every time they go forward, they're really causing some problems. Even with Nick Poor and Markovsky now off the field, it's the likes of Gonzalez and Saleh and Michael and Cordolino who are leading the charge. A very young attack. Hall clears it away first time. To Harkets. Stevenson under pressure from Galea. Hall wins it. Plays it out wide. Here's Musto. Galea making the run in board. And this is a good chance here for Heidelberg. Galea getting back is Stevenson. Galea keeps it alive. Looking for Musto. Strong challenge. And well played from Stevenson and Bullich to sort it out amongst them. But it will be coming back. Great skill again there from Miata. And offside in the end there. Nicolina Musto just in behind that Bulleen defence. But Aska Miata, there's one real positive to take out of this game for Heidelberg. It has been her performance. She has been everywhere. Time and time again, just brushing past defenders, showing her tremendous poise in the middle of the park. Always looks completely unfazed. Of course, this is the first of 2 games here at the Venator Club tonight. Another game at 8 p.m. between Boroondara Eagles and Alamein in NPL Victoria Women's Football. So, if you're at home, get on down to the Venator Club if you can, or tune in here on the NPL Victoria YouTube channel for all the action. Just over 70 minutes played. Bulleen leading 2-1. Looking to put this game out of sight. It's been a very, very impressive second half from the Lions, who came out of the blocks. They took the lead. They've been tested in key moments, but they've responded well, especially defensively when Heidelberg have threatened. The beauty for Bulleen is they have their first away game, well, technically away game, next week against Boroondara, but it's right back here at home before a grand final rematch. You guessed it, right back here at the Venator Club on the lights. Monday night football against South Melbourne. Their first away day is against Box Hill, which is only really just up the road, before back here against FV Emerging the following week. Heidelberg back at the Village for the first time this year. They played the home away from home at the home of the Matildas last week against Alamein, but back at home to take on Essendon Royals. Here's Cordolino. Gets around another. Shots blocked there by French. Has to do a little bit more to get it out of danger. Byrne couldn't bring it under control. Galea feeds it centrally, and now here come Heidelberg in transition. Miata to Hall. The run comes from Musto. One-on-one here with Bullich, and Bullich does well to get across, and she's been very good today, Mila Bullich. Tremendous poise in the heart of the fence. And she wins the throw-in. Herself and Isabel de Harkets have been great all afternoon. A very, very positive sign for Bulleen has been that centre-back partnership, which are only in their second league game of playing together, but it looks like they've been playing alongside each other for 2 seasons. Lockhart does well. Still got plenty of defending here to do the Bulleen defence, and Bullich with a very strong challenge on Lockhart. Does well, but Lockhart comes back up with possession. She's still going Kiwi Lockhart, but Sato does well to help out, and she clears it away. He will be coming back. Here's Miata. Galuccio. Pass gets past Vlahopoulos. Stevenson turns it over. Galea, she tries an effort on goal and bounces into the arms of a waiting Erin Hudson. She's happy just to take her time there, but singing the praises of Mila Bullich and what she's able to do, and that moment in particular was exactly that. Stared down with the task of slowing down Keely Lockhart. She was unmoved. Certainly a player to watch this season. It's very good last year for FV Emerging, but taking her talents to another level this season.
Nice work, Sienna.
The Harkets helps it forward. Byrne. Torre. Now Miata. Byrne wins it back. Miata, Vlahopoulos. Comes from Luis Paredes to step up and put the Bulleen defence under some pressure. Stevenson looks to play out. Cordellino, who's been very good in this second half, looking to feed through Gonzalez, and it might actually work out here. It's a 3-on-3 here for Bulleen. Gonzalez skips around her player. Well played there from Gonzalez. Still going. Feeds it centrally. Sato waiting. Unmarked on the edge of the area. Sato tipped over the bar from Bailey. A good stop there from the Heidelberg shot stopper. But Yuka Sato, very well played to get that effort and really get it from underneath it. But it all started with that brilliant work from both Alana Cordellino and Lourdes Gonzalez. Two new Bulleen faces showing plenty. Gonzalez, who started the game playing a little bit deeper, is playing now as a little bit of a second striker, has really made an impact in this second half. Here she is again. Back to Cordellino. Strong challenge from Galuccio. Plays it short. Saleh does well. Saleh still going. Cordellino brings it under control. Whips it in. It beats everyone, but it's going to come out to the back post. Michael. Byrne looking back for Michael. They skip around Vlahopoulos, and she wins the throw as we get ready for another substitution here for Bulleen. Into the game for Alana Cordellino, who has put in a very, very strong shift today, especially in the second half. Really, that move to get her on the left-hand side has helped Bulleen's cause enormously, and she's replaced here by Caitlin Storey. Experienced head in this Bulleen team, one of their new signings coming across from Bayside United, knows Luis Paredes very well from her time there, playing under him, and of course as well spent time at Alamein as well. Just coming in just to solidify that midfield. Bulleen look to see this one out and close out what will be a very impressive come-from-behind win against a good Heidelberg team. Gonzalez just couldn't keep it alive, and it's out for a throw. Heidelberg still only have made the one change. Luis Paredes opting to not turn to his bench again. He's still got all his substitute windows, given he made that substitution at half-time, so he can space out 3 changes throughout this last 15-odd minutes, but you also get a sense that I'm happy with seeing it through with this team for a little bit longer. There's not much movement on that Heidelberg bench, and here's Keely Lockhart looking to burst forward. She gets past the Harkett. Strong challenge by Little. Storey looks to clear, out for a throw. It seems like Keely Lockhart looks like the most likely for Heidelberg at the moment. She really has been the most likely from an attacking standpoint in that front three, because Oscar Miata has really been so key for Heidelberg in setting things up. Sato, Gonzalez feeds it over the top. Saleh, a bit of shirt tugging there from Ali Torre, but it's going to work out here for Saleh. Still going forward here near Saleh. She goes to ground, and a free kick's awarded on the edge of the area. And a yellow card awarded to Daniela Galuccio there. She caught Nia Saleh, who has looked very good since coming on. Junior Matilda spent time with FV Emerging and in Melbourne Victory's youth program, and you can see exactly why Caitlin Friend was so keen to get her on board this season, because she has got a bucket load of talent. Did start against Essendon Royals, was relegated to the bench this week, but is showing a lot this afternoon. forward to seeing what she can do throughout the remainder of this NPL Women's Victoria season. But for now, Bulleen looking to put this game away. Sato standing over this free kick. Sato just floats it in, and Bailey got a fist to it. Comes back to Byrne, and she tries her luck, putting Bailey under some pressure, but an easy gather in the end. Bailey hurrying things along, sends it forward. Looks like we are going to get that change here for Heidelberg, their second of the game. And is going to be Olivia Edwards coming on here for Ali Torre. She'll be going into, they're changing to a bit of a back three. So Olivia Edwards shifting in alongside Sienna Weston and Lily French. And Daniela Galluccio got that extra license now to get forward. A Heidelberg debut for Edwards. Coming across from Preston Lions in the off-season. Ball fed over the top. Michael looking to put some pressure on French. French turns it over. Michael wins it, but there she is again. Oscar Miata, who wins it back. And a strong challenge from Stevenson there. Feeds it to Saleh. Saleh has some space as plays alongside her. Gets around Edwards. Good play there from Saleh. French got a touch to it. Cleared away by Miata. And now here come the Burgers. Galea. Musto. Sends it over the top and sets a real task for both Galea and Lockhart. But getting across there just in the nick of time was Bullich. And now Bulleen looking to break through Little. Michael, Storey just hits it and hopes that maybe Michael will get on the end of it, but it's well over hit. And that ball goes out for a throw-in, just not kept alive there from Sienna Weston. Heidelberg haven't really been able to create too much in this second half. It really has been all Bulleen. They're still right in this game. There's still plenty of time, and as we know in NPL Victoria Women's, things can change very, very quickly. Saleh feeds it short to Stevenson. Floats it into the area. Might find Gonzalez. French got an important header on it. Sato helps it down. Heidelberg looking to pick their way out through the back here, pick their way through this Bulleen defence, but instead just happy to recycle possession in the end. Lucio to Musto. Edwards sends it over the top, and it actually finds its way to Lockhart. It's a good ball from Olivia Edwards. Lockhart looking to get in behind, but getting across was Bullich. Another key intervention from Miller Bullich, who has particularly been strong in this second half. Unmoved alongside Isabel de Harkets, of course, scored the goal, which has Bulleen in the lead. Hall. Miata. Sit in. Her cross is blocked by Bullich. Will stay alive for Miata. Feeds it in short. Looking for Vlahopoulos, and Hall tries it at luck. But in the end, it was always rising, and Christina Hall's effort goes out for a goal kick. So 2 straight home games coming up for the Burgers against Essendon Royals and Calder, before back here at the Venator Club against Boroondara and South Melbourne back at home. Some big tests to come for the Burgers. They want to be right up there amongst them, and these are the games against these sort of teams that Luis Paredes' side will be hoping to claim some results and cause a bit of a stir, as Storey does well to win possession and has Michael in a load of space, but Oscar Miata getting across and nullifying that counter-attack and bringing it to an end before Bulleen were able to break. A very solid performance from Miata this afternoon. Michael. Good touch there from Gonzalez, looking to feed through Sato, but Galluccio getting back. Hands out for another throw-in. Precious seconds coming off the clock here for Bulleen as they get Closer and closer to a first win in 2024. Sato. Dazzle away past Galuccio. It's a nice little battle here on this near side. Sato wins and she gets the ball in. It's a good ball in, looking for Gonzalez. Calls for a handball. And it's a rule. It's a penalty. Referee Angelique Gonzalez called that Lily French handled the ball. A yellow card awarded. And now a chance for Bulleen to put this game out of sight. The Heidelberg fans here in the grandstand not too happy with that one. They felt that they should have had one go their way a little bit earlier. But the penalty is awarded, and now Bulleen can extend their lead here, and it is Isabel de Harkets who has picked up the ball, and looks like she will be taking responsibility for this one. She already has one today. She's been brilliant all afternoon. She's now looking to all but wrap up the 3 points for Bulleen Lions. Bailey v. De Harkets. De Harkets steps up and buries it. Easy as you like from Isabel De Harkets. And that should be that. A brilliant performance from De Harkets this afternoon. And the Lions are on their way to their first win in 2024. Buries it into the bottom corner. Mia Bailey rooted to the spot. And Bulleen all but set to claim a much-needed win after a disappointing result in round one. It's like they're set to be off the mark. They survived the early scare. But Heidelberg, they'll be looking to potentially cause a little bit of a stir in these last few minutes and make it a little bit nervous for them. As Bulleen are closing in on what will be a very, very impressive win. They were up against it early and they've battled back brilliantly, and now they want to put this game beyond doubt. Fed through from Byrne, looking for Gonzalez, but she's offside. Gonzalez, who won the penalty. Her shot handled by Lily French, which led to Bulleen's third. And right now they're closing in on what's set to be an impressive come from behind victory. Miata to French. Heidelberg are going to turn this around. It's got to start now as De Harkets, who has just been everywhere, kick-starting this attack again. Gonzalez, great little bit of control, looking to feed through Saleh. She times her run well. No, she doesn't. Just a second offside. Assistant referee putting up his flag. A little bit late, letting play run just a little bit. Olivia Edwards on that far side, just giving him a little bit of a warning to put the flag up a second earlier. It has been Gonzalez's move into attack and Nia Saleh coming on that has really helped spark Bulleen in this second half. As they close in on a impressive win here. Storey. Well played from Hall. Little plays it up the line. Michael wins the throw. So for Bulleen, back here again against Boroondara Eagles in their next game. They continue. Well, women's action does continue throughout the Easter break. Men's action takes a pause for Australia Cup / Doherty Cup football. Women's action continues all the way through. Burundara technically away for Bulleen, back here at the Ven. Or Heidelberg back at home against Essendon Royals. Good test for them against the Royals, who did beat Bulleen in round 1. Heidelberg set to drop to 1 win and 1 loss, while Bulleen set to improve to 1 win and 1 loss after that opening round defeat. But a great turnaround after that loss on Monday night as the ball sends over the top there from Bailey. It finds Steph Galea. She tries her luck, but it's straight at Erin Hudson. Trying to throw a little bit of caution into the wind here, Heidelberg, as they chase 2 goals in a matter of minutes to try and pinch a point here. Weston and Michael contest here on this near side. Little. Strong challenge from Christina Hall and wins the free kick on this near side. They'll be happy with this, Bulleen. Just able to take a few extra seconds off the clock. Over at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve, it is Calder United leading Essendon Royals 4-2. Ball in from De Harkets, and it's headed clear. Byrne contests there with Miata. Good touch there from Alana Byrne. Edwards and Saleh contest. Edwards wins the throw in 4 minutes of added time here at the Venator Club. Can Heidelberg at least pull one back and set up a little bit of a grandstand finish? Hall looking for Lockhart. She's got support in the middle, but her own jerseys meandering back to defend their goal. Lockhart still going against Little, but well defended from Aroha Little, who has been very good in some key moments today. Just not allowing Keely Lockhart to get in behind as the ball is whipped in. Byrne helps it on its way. Edwards gets across. And the pressure here from Michael, and she puts the ball into touch for a throw. Another substitution here from Heidelberg. It will be Keely Lockhart coming off and replaced here by Sophie Papalia for the last few minutes of this game. Over at the home of the Matildas, still 1-1 between FV Emerging and Brunswick Juventus. Bulleen set to come away. Their first win of the year, and it's going to feel good for them after the disappointment of Monday night. And a bit of a late whistle there from Angelique Katsalis after the foul there from Gonzalez on Hall. Lahopoulos feeds it over the top, sets a real task for Galea. Not enough on it, and Hudson, she certainly put a lot on that one to clear it to safety. She's been good today, Erin Hudson. Steady hands between the sticks. Sato. Seconds tick down here at the Venator Club to a Bulleen victory. Byrne. Storey. That's just goes all the way through to Mia Bailey. Bulleen just edging closer. Heidelberg just hoping that maybe they can pinch one and just set up a little bit of an interesting finish here. Miata looking for Papalia, but too much on her, and Bullich again, who herself and Isabel De Harkins have just been sensational all game. Byrne. Storey. Gets across and clears it away. Here's Galea. Good contest there between herself and Faith Stevenson, and a free kick awarded in the favour of Bulleen. Only seconds to go here. Bulleen closing in. Win number 1. And they'd be hoping the first of many as they chase down yet another premiership, but looking to go one better and secure a championship this season. It's always been the aim for Bulleen, who have come agonisingly close the last 2 years. But for Heidelberg, back to the drawing board it seems. Miata feeds it over the top, looking for Galea. Tate Stevenson, the arm up, hoping for an offside, but Galea did time her run well. Her cross is cleared away by Bullich and out for a throw. Galuccio. Galea, and she's offside there. And that's that. Bulleen record their first win of the 2024 season, coming from a goal behind to defeat Heidelberg here at the Venator Club. The Burgers took the lead through a cracking goal from Oscar Miata, which had the Burgers in the lead early and in control, and it seemed like potentially Bulleen were going to be in some trouble, but they did well to bounce back. A goal from Katrina Nickpour, her first in Bulleen colours, brought Bulleen level at the break before 2 goals after half-time from Isabel de Harkets, her first as well in Bulleen colours, saw the Lions come away with the win. The first a tap in, the second a penalty, they all count the same, and Bulleen coming away with their first win of the year and 3 points here at the Venator Club. Up next for Bulleen, back here against Burundara next week. Technically the away team, but don't have to leave the Venator Club now for another few more weeks, so happy days for Caitlin Friend's side, while Heidelberg return home to the village for the first time this year to take on Essendon Royals. Plenty to celebrate for Caitlin Friend's side, but plenty to mull over for Louis Baritas as Heidelberg look to bounce back next week. But Bulleen looking to use this as a catapult for their premiership defence. Thank you very much for joining us here on the NPL Victoria YouTube stream. My name has been Nick Dabano here at the Venator Club, signing off this NPL Victoria Women's Round 2 clash with Bulleen Lions, the winners, 3-1 over Heidelberg United.